What's going on, guys? So technically it's actually the same night as my last video. I'm going to Vegas tomorrow, but right now I'm gonna go wash my car and get gas. So what are you doing, buddy? You're gonna wait for me? Oh, thank you, good boy. Yeah, wash my car, get some gas, and then I'll pick it back up tomorrow in the morning when I leave. Hopefully it's, you know, pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Smooth, pretty easy ride, no traffic, or very, very little traffic. All right, real quick, everybody. So she's washed nice and clean, inside and out. Full tank of gas. I got my E30 mix going on right now. So yeah, we're gonna do E30 to Vegas. As of right now, oh, that's the right one. It's showing I have basically 200. I think when I left the gas station, it was 244. Now it's at 236. I'm gonna go grab some late night munchies real quick. But yeah, E30 across state lines. So we'll see how accurate that is. But again, I think I can get to Vegas on one tank. We're gonna test that. But yeah, guys, I'll pick it back up in the morning when I leave. But as of right now, that's how we're looking.
I feel like then you leave when I'm hollow. Some days I get so low. It has to be you, has to be you. I feel like this is crazy.
Top of the morning, guys. Heading to Vegas now. I just left the gas station. I just wanted to top off. I just know that if I didn't top off, even though I didn't burn that much gas, it would bother me if I didn't. $5, literally 1 gallon. So yeah, we went to Vegas. We have a couple stops before actual Vegas. I think it's only 2 stops, but we're gonna have the rendezvous more towards Corona to pick up someone. Yeah, man, already got the gas station snacks at 8:06 in the morning. Not really gonna pick up the camera, mainly just cruising, coasting the entire way. Maybe like a couple B-roll shots, but nothing crazy. But yeah, guys, I'll pick it back up if something interesting happens. Fire. Alright, so on the E30 mix, quarter tank left. It was just a day trip in Vegas, guys. Cold start, let her warm up right now. But yeah, E30 made it all the way to Vegas. So now we're gonna drive back. Cool little stop. We basically did the horror nights that's out here. Ate, you know. Yeah, guys, I'll pick it back up on the drive back. All right, everybody. So we're leaving San Diego, heading back towards Long Beach. Honestly, I made it from Vegas to San Diego on one tank with the E30 mix. I literally burned the entire tank. Well, I believe for two reasons. Number one, it's E30. It does burn a little quicker than regular, octane. That's one. But two, dude, there was so much traffic when we left. It was crazy. I think the longest I've ever driven to Vegas is taking like 4.5 hours. That's the absolute longest. For you guys, but yeah, I think the absolute longest it's ever taken me was about 4.5 hours. Today it was an extra hour. It was 5.5 hours. Absolutely crazy. There's a bunch of traffic. Well, today is MLK Day, but just a bunch of traffic, and it was in weird spaces. I mean, there was traffic on top of the 15 where the Cajon Pass is. All right, bud. How long did it take to catch up? There was a bunch of traffic on top of the Cajon Pass, like always. That's normal. And then there was barely any traffic in like Victorville, Baker area. There was a bunch of traffic basically when you're coming back on the 15 towards California, when you're next to the CHP station, kind of how like the road goes up the mountain and kind of curves into it. That whole section was just bumper to bumper, not moving. We don't know why. We don't know what happened. We actually took the first exit that's right after that building. One, I had to take a leak, but two, it was a gift in disguise, because when you get off on that exit, you can only go left. You can't go right at all. There's nothing there. So you can only go left. So basically I went left, and when you go left, the map actually routed me through Mojave Desert National Park, which is the video or the clips that was me flying with all like the cactuses and just the 2-lane road. That was that. We mistakenly went into the Mojave Desert National Park. Pretty freaking badass. Pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. It just looked cool. But yeah, so we did that. Got around that traffic. But basically, when we went that route, out of the national park, it drops us off on the 40 freeway. But same concept, it goes south towards Barstow. So, actually, I think I said Baker before. I meant Barstow. So, took the 40 all the way down to Barstow. The 40, I've never been on it. It was actually pretty cool. Really open. Very, very no traffic, honestly. Cruising 85 the entire time. It's just you and big rigs on the road. But yeah, took the 40 all the way down to Barstow. Barstow got some, not a lot. It was just basic regular traffic, nothing crazy. Still surfing through all that. Went down the 15 still, surfing all the way. Once we hit Victorville, Hesperia area, that's when it started to kick up a little bit more. As always, that's just the usual. In Hesperia, same concept. The map told me to get off, so I got off. I literally drove through Hesperia, deep in Hesperia. I don't even know where I was, but then same thing. It took me on this back road, this windy back road. It took me to a highway, and then that highway took me to the top, the beginning of the Cajon Pass. So I basically skipped all of Hesperia. Starting at the top of the Cajon Pass, that was just bumper to bumper the entire way coming down, as always. Then from there, I jumped on the 15. The 15 all the way down south, hit fast track once we passed the 60, fast track down all the way down to San Diego, got there in one whole tank. Honestly, there wasn't much to record. There wasn't a lot of races, nothing going on, just because one, traffic, two, I was trying to see how much gas I could conserve. But yeah, right now we're heading back home. I am testing my car right now, just because the transmission was acting funny, and honestly it's been acting funny after I did the seats. Ever since I unplugged the battery when I did the seats, my transmission kind of started acting a little funny. I did a complete hard reset right now before I left my girl's house in San Diego. And honestly, so far, I think I'm probably a third of the way home already, maybe around there. And I have no issues now. Everything's fine. As you guys saw, I just did a pull. You know, transmission working fine. I think I just need a little reset to, you know, just smack it back on track. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be just a lonely highway tonight going home. But yeah, it was basically just a day trip. We went for one day, came back the next day. So we went yesterday, drove back today. Basically, the reason why we went, one, my sister, she's never been, we took her. But also, me and my girlfriend really wanted to go because me and my girlfriend, we're kind of a little morbid. We like all like that gothic, scary horror stuff. You know, like me, I love slashers, I love horror movies, all that kind of stuff, all that jazz. So me and her, we actually go to Not Scary Farm here in SoCal and to Horror Nights here in Hollywood. But also, we go to the Horror Nights in Orlando. So we do both every single year. That's just how much we love, you know, horror. So if you guys know, well, some of you guys might know, might not know, Universal actually opened a year-round event in Vegas. So here in Hollywood and Orlando, it's called Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. In Vegas, it's called Horror Unleashed, which honestly, it's literally a miniature version of Horror Nights. So they have a couple mazes, it's in a warehouse. So imagine a Costco that Universal Studios took over and made it into a Horror Nights theme year-round. So we went, pretty freaking cool. Honestly, $100, not that bad. And yeah, I had fun. We all had fun. We all liked it. Honestly, I liked it a little bit better than regular Horror Nights, only because here they actually pulsed you in the maze. So they actually would wait every group about 45 seconds in between. So that way, you know, the group in front of you, you're not conga lining in the maze and not getting any of the scares, you know. So that was pretty cool like that. Also too, in every single maze there, which they have 4, there's always at least one room in every of the mazes where it's like a kind of like a miniature like little show that they put on for whatever the house or the maze is. And then yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, not that bad. They have like 2 bars in there. They have a place to get some food. Really cool, really dope. Did that. Also, as you saw with the Din Tai Fung, I personally never been. My go-to Chinese food is Panda Express. So Din Tai Fung, honestly, is really good. Would I go again? Wouldn't be my top choice, not gonna lie. For Chinese food again, I'd probably go to like the local Chinese food spot, or I'd even go get some Panda. But it wasn't bad. I just probably, you know, it didn't live up to the hype that I thought it would. That's what I'm trying to say. And then on top of that, you know, I took my sister down Fremont Street. She's never been to Vegas again, so I want to show her around a little bit. But yeah, other than that, that's the whole reason behind the trip. But also, didn't mention, we just hit 240,000 miles on the F. So again, 240,000 miles, I beat on it, as you guys saw. I don't treat her lightly. I don't have any issues besides a little transmission thing I had, a little glitch. Fixed it right up, nipped it in the butt. Dude, this thing is bulletproof. 240,000 miles. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture of it when it hit on the clock because my girlfriend was talking to me and I completely, you know, zoned out and it was just, you know, in the conversation. But yeah, so 240,000 miles. So technically this was a 240,000 mile road trip on an E30 ISF. That might be the title. I don't know. not bad for a, what, 16-year-old V8? Against a, what was it, S55 in there? Honestly, not bad. The torque does, I do have the torque up front, which does help me out, but overall longevity, he has that, he has the high end. Yeah, so off rib, like off honks, that instant torque I have off the bat, boom. But yeah, every time, even though it pushes me up, he reels me in because he has that high end with that turbo. That's crazy though. 240,000 miles. 91 right now, and I'm not even on E30. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how fast we were going on that last one. But yeah, she's a good girl. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.